the biggest event of the year for the MFPW. It is Turkey Slam.
Is the tag team battle royal where the winning team will earn a championship match tonight.
We are getting right on into it here. Ferran Burgundy here with you for all the action. Starting off with a tag team battle royal. The winners will face the tag team champions, the Heavenly Icons, the Notorious Mimi and Travis Jacobs. But let's get to the announcements and Derek T. Lewis.
Introducing team number 1, Papa Chief and Chaos. They are Control Chaos.
Father and son tag team, Papa Juice with the turkey hat donned here, as well as his son Kid Chaos, who just recently debuted a month or so ago here at the MFPW. Debuting back on TRL 57.
Next.
Oh boy.
From the 215, Liam Black, Jake Bentley. They are the Broad Street Bullies.
Well, when you're used to saying what in the HE double hockey sticks, they certainly brought the latter of those. Jake Manley and Liam Black, the Broad Street Bullies. They've certainly been in the tag team title picture for a while. Will this in fact be their time? There's going to be a lot of tensions flying here, especially the more teams that get into the ring. I don't envy referee Ben Barnett. And of course, Stevie Brooks and the Supersonic champion Christian Darling of It's Complicated, looking to add a little bit of additional hardware to that tandem. And you know they've certainly had their beefs over the course of the last couple of months with the Heavenly Icons. You have to wonder if you're Christian Darling, you also are defending that Supersonic Championship a little bit later against Preston Vance.
The Focus Liberty, Wonder Boy Brian Morris, World Renowned.
World Renowned, very well represented with Wonder Boy Brian Morris and the Focus Nick Petit. Of course, the third member of their triad, Chris Desmond, he'll be going later against Factory alum Steve Macklin. And you can hear the vitriol this crowd has for World Renowned. Of course, the Broad Street Bullies seem to have no issue with them, and already a lot of finger pointing, a lot of chirping going on.
The line of order is marvelous, and the God of death
Body Snatchers looking to reclaim those tag team titles. Of course, they were lost a couple of months ago. Back at back-to-school beatings, those titles were lost to the current championship holders in the Heavenly Icons. Goldie just taking the microphone out of the, oh boy.
Wet Brett never showed up today. And lo and behold, I find out my best friend is laying in a hospital bed right now with a dislocated elbow and broken ribs. While I don't know what actually happened, I know this prick standing in the ring smiling right now, Brian Morris, knows what happened. Do you see a smile on my face right now, Brian? This isn't happy-go-lucky Goldie. This isn't fun and games anymore. Keep smiling. I'll slap that smile right off your stupid piece of shit face.
Goldie is incensed. And it looks like he's trying to fight for both here.
Hold up. Hold up. Whoa, 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 whoa. You cannot, it is a travesty to have a #1 contender battle royal and not include the hottest posse in professional wrestling, Isaac Taylor and Milton Mallow. So I have taken it upon myself to put them into this battle royal. Get in there.
I didn't know he had that jurisdiction.
Ring that bell. Ring the bell.
It looks like it's complicated, has made things less complicated as there's the bell sounded. And Pete's posse not in this here, but we do have a number of individuals who are. As Goldie, he just wants to beat the daylights out of Brian Morris.
Goldie and Brian Morris has been eliminated.
And Goldie eliminates himself as well as Brian Morris. Now it's the last individual remaining here, so just because Brian Morris was eliminated does not take World Renowned out from this competition. It just makes it that much more difficult as you see the Broad Street Bullies bullying Papa Juice there. Nick Batty working on Kid Chaos. Elimination occurs when you throw someone over the top rope and both of their feet hit the floor. Or I should say when you are thrown by someone. And all these teams looking for an opportunity to take on the idly standing by Notorious Mimi and Inevitable Icon in Travis Jacobs. So if you're the tag champs, you're hoping that this goes on for a long time. Oh, big boot. Christian Darling hanging on. Shoulder to the midsection. I don't know, Prime Time. I'd worry about getting in first. Oh. Kicks the hand, and there goes Christian Darling. So still remaining here, you have both members of the Body Snatchers, both members of the Broad Street Bullies, both members of Controlled Chaos. Of course, as I say that, Papa Juice draped over the top rope, and Nick Battie of World Renown. One of these teams will have the opportunity to challenge the Heavenly Icons for the Monster Factory Tag Team titles. Papa Juice raining right hands down on Nick Battie in the corner. Meanwhile, Kid Chaos being lifted over by Marvelous. And in a prone position, but able to get back up and over the top rope and into the ring. Papa Juice trying to eliminate the focus. Meanwhile, both Broad Street Bullies, at least for the moment, were working on the God of Dad Bod, but then turned their attention elsewhere. And now the Focus trying to focus in on the God of Dad Bod. And now everybody working on God of Dad Bod. Marvelous down in the corner. And God of Dad Bod is not somebody you want to make angry. And a little assist there for Marvelous to get into him. Marvelous just launched into the Broad Street Bullies. And that is a lot of dark matter moving around that ring. And a sit outside slam onto Papa Juice. The Body Snatchers looking for their next victims, but Nick Battie trying to take advantage of the situation with Marvelous. And Nick Battie had to have been launched about 10 feet from ringside, courtesy of the God of Dad Bod. But wait a minute, charging in again at Jake Manley, and God of Dad Bod low bridged. Marvelous saving himself there, almost getting tossed out. And now just 5 individuals representing 3 different teams left. Marvelous with those educated feet. Liam Black trying to keep up, tit for tat. And Marvelous clothesline to the outside.
We're down to our last 2 tag teams.
So who will it be? Controlled Chaos or the Broad Street Bullies? Manley and Liam Black trying to assert their dominance, and Papa Juice and Kid Chaos having none of it. Stereo super kicks. Oh, wait a minute, Liam Black hanging on here by a thread.
Jake Manley has been eliminated.
Oh, but Liam Black now. Springboard going the other way. An assisted sling blade. Liam Black not in an ideal position. Controlled chaos looking to control the direction of Liam Black as he's eliminated. Controlled Chaos has done it. But they've only figured out half the equation. There is still the other half that is facing off against the Heavenly Icons. I guess Champions advantage. They're having this match right now. No rest for the weary.
Kid Chaos, congratulations on a hard-fought victory.
Somehow I think that's disingenuous.
You guys are looking a little tired right now. So I think we'll take our shot right now.
Oh, looking to seize the opportunity here. Unbelievable. Oh, and going right at it here. Come on, referee, get some control here. Or are they allowing it because it's controlled chaos? Who knows, but looks like we are going to start off here with Kid Chaos and Travis Jacobs. Carrying him around like a kid, but there's a leg trip. And almost a 3 count. A pair of crescent kicks and another. Perhaps looking for a double choke there. And down goes Papa Juice. And you just look at the arrogance on the part of Travis Jacobs, who now makes the tag here to the Notorious Mimi. Double suplex, and again, just toying with Papa Juice, looking around for his son, his tag team partner in Kid Chaos, who's still down on the outside here. Now just a series of open hand palm strikes to the chest from Mimi. Just utilizing that heel, almost setting up that heaven sent kick. Almost giving a preview in a sense, but Papa Juice battling back here. Oh, now sent to the ropes and a kick right into the back and another one. Oh, and a 6-1-0 right into the midsection. Not even a cover, just proceeding to choke here. Almost like someone playing with their food before they eat it. Pump kick right in the corner, tag to the inevitable icon, Travis Jacobs. Just tossing Papa Juice around like a rag doll. And you hear this crowd, they cannot stand the Heavenly Icons. Yeah, just adding insult to injury here, just paintbrushing the face of Papa Juice with that size 15 boot, and now a reverse knife edge. Now a lateral press, very nonchalant and able to kick out is Papa Juice. Kid Chaos trying to rally this crowd behind Papa Juice. And now another tag here to the Notorious Mimi. Again, just driving that boot into the throat. Referee admonishing, but again, Papa Juice in a not so great side of town. Now a scoop and a slam from the Notorious Mimi. Drops the leg, hooks the leg, two, and Champs not quite successfully retaining yet, and now just a series of forearms onto the back, the scapula of Papa Juice, who desperately needs to find a way to make a tag. Now crawling underneath. Enziguri. And a leap and a tag to Kid Chaos. And he is a house of fire here. Oh, caught. And planted, though. Right on that lumbar and tailbone. Oh, and a sit-out choke slam as well. The Heavenly Icons, just too much set up here, but wait, heaven sent! Kid Chaos ducks out of the way. Sit out powerbomb by Papa Juice. Wait, roll up here. And a 3 count! New champions!
Ladies and gentlemen, the official time, 6 minutes, 6 seconds. The winners of this bout and new Mr. Victory Tag Team Champions, Controlled Chaos.
Congratulations to Controlled Chaos. The 31st tandem in the history of the Monster Factory, the history of the MFPW, to become tag team champions. And under such tremendous odds, able to do so in a fantastic and surprising way. The Heavenly Icons are incensed, but they are now Sans Championship.
Give it up one more time for the new tag team champions, Control Chaos.
The crowd certainly fired up here at Turkey Slam.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit.
Well, we get to hear a little bit more from World Renowned.
Introducing first, the man coming down the aisle on the Focus Nick Fatigue and Wonderboy Brian Morris, representing World Renowned, weighing 175 pounds, Chris Desmond.
Well, Chris Desmond looks incensed. The other two members of World Renown look frazzled. And Desmond saying, thanks guys, but I've got this. Or maybe thanks guys, but I have this. I don't know how grammatically correct Chris Desmond necessarily is, but nonetheless, World Renown not utilizing the numbers game here. Desmond wanting to do this on his own. Nick Petit and Wonderboy Brian Morris making their way to the back.
There's a plan from wonderful New Jersey, weighing 230 pounds, Steve Macklin.
Steve Macklin, a wonderful homecoming here to the world famous Monster Factory. Former Monster Factory champion on 3 different occasions. Also one half of the very first tag team champions here in the MFPW. I mentioned we now have the 31st in Controlled Chaos. But of course, Macklin is one half of Flex Appeal, along with Mike Spanos. But that was then, this is now. And the crowd saying it all. They're looking for Macklin to tag and bag another here. You saw it on the back of the jacket, tag him and bag him. Well, there is the bell. A little bit of chirping to start off here, and well, Desmond taking a step to the outside. Now very methodically making his way back to the ring. This is a little different than most of the middleweight matches that you see Desmond competing in. And Macklin just laying an opportunity, laying down onto the mat, just almost begging Chris Desmond to come on in. As now the referee's starting the count. Referee Ben Barnett, if he gets to 10 and Desmond does not enter the ring, then Macklin will win by count out. Getting up to 6 before Desmond finally stepping into the ring. But again, rolling to the outside. And now making Macklin take chase. But Macklin a little too experienced for that. Not going to fall into that trap. A standing side headlock here from Chris Desmond. And a vicious back elbow from Macklin. Series of reverse knife edges that ring throughout the arena. Series of forearms to the back, and the 10 of them completed. Well, ducks the clothesline here, coming back the other way. Head scissor takeover. Now charging in with a flurry of offense here. Able to split duck underneath of it, enziguri. And that sends Macklin down into the outside. Wait, head of steam here from Desmond. Somersault plancha over the top. Chris Desmond, knowing the caliber of opponent he's facing here, pulling out all the stops and runs right into a clothesline. Huge suplex here from Macklin. And perhaps Desmond wondering, should I have had my compatriots with me here on the outside? As Desmond rolls to the outside. Macklin in pursuit. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's that turkey hat back. Macklin having a lot of fun, and the ref giving a lot of leeway here. Another reverse knife edge flooring Chris Desmond. Referee up to 6. And now Macklin rolling in and rolling out to break up the count to start it back at 1. That hurts my chest. I'm glad I'm over here. Just thrown into the side of the building. That damn near left a dent. And Macklin yelling, you sent them to the back. You wanted this, but here's a reversal. And an opportunity here for Desmond as Macklin goes face first into that ring post. The referee up to a 3 count as it looks like Chris Desmond more than willing to take a count-out victory over Steve Macklin. But not to be, but that doesn't stop the offense here. Just a series of stomps. Just perhaps looking to wear Macklin down to set up for that heat seeker, but nothing doing. That just made Macklin mad. Macklin very well traveled, not just in wrestling, but of course, having served in the U.S. Marine Corps, 2 tours of duty in Afghanistan. He's seen some things. Perhaps just for that moment, taking his proverbial eye off of the ball. And that allows for another bit of offense here, a spinning heel kick from Chris Desmond. Up to the second rope, the most dangerous rope. And a huge leg lariat, lateral press. 1 3/4. Now trying to give as good as he gets with a couple of reverse knife edges. And Macklin looking prone for a somewhat extended period here for the first time in this match. Now a lateral press and a kick out. Cinching a chin lock here on Steve Macklin, looking to power out of it here. Certainly with the strength advantage and utilizing it there for a back suplex. Massive clotheslines here from Macklin. What a backbreaker. Now a bit of a mixed crowd reaction here. Oh, but tied up to the tree of woe. Shoulder tackle right to the upside down midsection. And will this be the tagging and the bagging? No, left shoulder up. Perhaps that kick out, taking out more energy from Chris Desmond than initially led on. Oh, wait a minute. Leg trip, flip over. Oh, he was playing possum. Backslide, 2, and not able to drive for the 3. Desmond with desperation here, crucifix. Oh, up into a fireman's carry. Takeover right into the buckles. What height on that DDT and a victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, the official time, 11 minutes, 44 seconds. The winner of this bout, Steve Macklin.
Well, it was a hard-fought matchup. So now Macklin to the victor goes the spoils. That turkey hat certainly been a theme so far this evening. Desmond looking to, in a defensive stance almost, but Macklin with a show of respect. Little pat on the shoulder, the chest. Like, yeah, I may have been victorious, but you sure gave me a hell of a fight. And the crowd showing a lot of respect here for Desmond as well. Not something usually seen of a member of World Renown. Still to come, we have the Supersonic title on the line. Christian Darling taking on Preston Vance. We, of course, have the...
Bell to Bell, the promotion that's ran by our very own Missy Sampson, returns to the world-famous Monster Factory on November 30th. Ticket sale right now at belltobell.com. Featuring Goldie Cannon, Shaza McKenzie, Clara Carreras, Valentina Vasquez, and many more. Tickets are starting at $10. Again, go to belltobell.com to get your tickets. Thank you.
Yep, Bell to Bell's event Jingle Bells coming your way 2 weeks from today.
And it is for the Monster Factory Middleweight Medallion.
The middleweight medallion coming your way.
Yeah, baby, I've been it. Introducing the challengers first. From Paulsboro, New Jersey, weighing 160 pounds, he's hit, he's in it, he's Anthony Bennett.
All right, getting a fan in the crowd interacting here and dancing. The other one a little bit more apprehensive. I can't say that I blame you. I don't really have dance moves either. While we have a moment here, I want to let you know about our upcoming event on Saturday, December 14th, One Last Fight. They'll be coming your way here to the MFPW, the world-famous Monster Factory. And, of course, be sure to tune in to TRL, Total Wrestling Live, on Fridays, as we'll have more information about matches to come, but still plenty to go on today here.
From Salisbury, Maryland, weighing 175 pounds, rocking with the supply, Ty Awesome.
The guy with the supply, Ty Awesome, whom we saw a little bit earlier during our kickoff show against Sebastian Valentino. Of course, we also saw Anthony Bennett in our kickoff show taking on Sosa, the Aztec prize fighter. Both were victorious earlier, but there can be only one winner here in this match. And they'll have to get that middleweight medallion away from this man, Mr. Friday Night himself, Mark Raspa Jr. He declares himself unkillable. We'll see if that stands in this situation. Raspa has defended the middleweight medallion against two individuals before, as you see him noting just that to the camera here. Of course, there was a triple threat match just a few months ago between Ty Awesome, Mark Raspa Jr., and Chris Desmond of World Renowned. Going back to the Larry Sharp Memorial Cup, Raspa did pin Desmond in that match to retain the middleweight medallion. And the bell sounds. Three very able individuals, three people who have held the middleweight medallion either presently or in the past. And now, quick schoolboy roll-up. Oh, now sunset flip here. One just hoping to catch another napping. This is whoever has the first fall is the victor, as all three going for a drop kick there. I see in the YouTube chat somebody putting a few shekels on it or then some. Of course, bet with your head not over it. Gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. A shoulder tackle there from Ty Awesome. And a drop kick from Raspa. Now Bennett doing kind of the wise thing here, especially having competed earlier, letting the two of them go after one another. Kind of just sitting back, waiting for an opportunity. You can see slinking into the ring now, and oh, we don't talk about Bruno, no. Bennett now into the corner. Oh, the best laid plans disrupted that slingshot, and now you can see favoring that left knee is Anthony Bennett. Ducked the first kick, but could not duck the second one, and now hooks the leg, but barely able to get a one count on that. Ty Austin, the guy with the supply, now with Anthony Bennett. In the far corner here. Series of fists and kicks, and now attempting a tornado DDT. Nope, able to be broken up, and slingshot clothesline instead. Sling blade now from the middleweight medallion holder. Raspa is fired up. A splash, a cover, and a kick out and a save at the same time. Trying for the double underhook, now the other way here. Planted down, could this be enough? Two, and Bennett makes the save before the 3 count. Would Raspa have kicked out? We won't know. Now Bennett looking to go up to the high rent district once again, going all the way up top. Cross body block, rolled through, picked up. Power Ty Awesome here. I was looking for the fireman's carry, able to do so, but elbowing out of the way is Bennett. Neck breaker into a crucifix bomb. Will this do it here? 2 and Raspa now with the save. GTS get the smoke. Cover 2 and 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, the official time, 4 minutes, 57 seconds. The winner of this bout and still holder of the middleweight medallion, Mark Raspa Jr.
Just found the right opportunity, hit the GTS. Ty Awesome was just far enough away to avoid making the save, and Mr. Friday Night continues it here on Saturday night and is on a roll as your middleweight medallion holder. And now a series of handshakes. The respect between these three individuals, you love to see it. You heard it there. Mark Raspa Jr. is unkillable and has shown once again tonight why. Still to come, we have the Monster Factory Championship on the line. Guarantee Mike Z defending against Classy Max Sterling.
Last match, and then we're going to take our very brief intermission. How about that?
Here we go, supersonic title action coming your way.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, it is for the Monster Factory Supersonic Championship with a walkout. Introducing first, to be accompanied top of the aisle by Stevie from Blackwood, New Jersey, weighing 220 pounds. He is the reigning, defending Monster Factory Supersonic Champion. They call him Prime Time, Christian Goldie.
Christian Darling and of course Stevie Brooks earlier competing in the tag team title battle royal, falling a little bit short, but now a bit of business here. As Darling gets to take on Preston Vance.
His opponent and challenger from Detroit, Michigan, weighing 240 pounds, Preston Vance.
Vance's return here to the world-famous Monster Factory. His first time back here in almost 5 years. Of course, you've seen him on AEW. This could be yet another accolade.
Hold up, wait a minute.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Once again, Danny Cage has inflicted an egregious justice upon my posse. A supersonic championship matchup, and not one of the three talented individuals that I manage has been included. Instead, he decided to allow this outsider to come in and compete.
And it's just not fair, you know, Pete. They bring in Preston Vance from AEW, comes in off his high horse, and the three of us who are here every single week and work so hard, we get nothing. All right, it's just not fair, Pete. It's not fair.
Oh, wait a minute.
Guys, come with me real quick. You guys got a valid point. You guys got a valid point. Valid point. So, I love you guys. Let me just talk to you.
The owner and head coach of the Monster Factory, Danny Cage, with a bit of a game plan here. It's complicated.
Here's what we're
And
gonna do. I like him. I like him. I like her. He's okay. I do not like you four. Neither do any of them. So what I say is 1, 2, 3 versus 1, 2, 3. 6-person tag match. So that's what we're gonna do. Thank you guys. After this, I'll see you in the back for intermission. Have a couple of cold ones. Have fun with Pete's little posse.
well, there we go. A bit of an impromptu change here. So it's going to be Pete's posse
They got it.
in action against It's Complicated and Preston Vance. Look at the power of Christian Darling with that spine buster, and Preston Vance with one of his own to Isaac Taylor, and Milton Malo looking muy afraid here. And a power slam from Stevie Brooks. So we are underway here. It looks like we're settling down to 1v1. It's going to be Milton Malo and Stevie Brooks here. But Malo sending Brooks to the corner, perhaps. Well, now, oh boy. That is a lot of beef in the Italian tank, but that is a lot of power from Preston Vance. I feel like since the last time I've seen him 4 years ago, he's gotten even bigger. Shoulder tackle, nobody moves. Inviting a bit of a challenge here. Drives Vance back just a smidge, but only a smidge. Reverse knife edge sending Vance back, but only briefly. Now going up to the most dangerous rope, the second rope. Shoulder tackle. And now Isaac Taylor, good luck. Oh, we're repping Detroit. Getting those arm curls in before the fall-away slam. Release wheelbarrow suplex. Now Christian Darling wants in on the party. And now Prime Time with a fallaway slam. German suplex folding up Milton Malo like an accordion. Oh wait, are we gonna see double suplexing the 300+ pound Italian tank? Series of clotheslines here from Stevie Brooks onto Isaac Taylor, and a huge body slam. Now up for the fireman's carry. Oh, Cowboy Pete hooking onto the ankle here, providing just a smidgen of a distraction. DDT onto Stevie Brooks. Now Taylor trying to get to his corner. Milton Malo pulling Preston Vance off of the apron. I don't know how wise that was. What a boot from Christian Darling. And a spear as well. Oh, might we see the TKO? Yes, we do. Near decapitating clothesline from Vance. And there's the Splitsville and the victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, the official time, 5 minutes, 22 seconds. The winners of this bout, the team of Stevie Brooks, Bronson Christian Darling, and Preston Vance.
Preston Vance donning the cowboy hat of Cowboy Pete Carter. Vance is a bit of a cowboy in his own right. And a terrific victory here for Preston Vance, and it's complicated in an impromptu 6-person tag.
All right, everybody, we're going to take a 5-minute intermission. Timer set. 5 minutes, go.
We're taking a brief intermission, but looks like I'll be sticking with you here through it.
Ladies and gentlemen, when we come back from our brief intermission, we're going to kick it off with Wonder Boy Brian Morris taking on David Goldie. Then our co-main. Contest scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, representing world renowned, weighing 185 pounds, Wonder Boy and Morris.
Welcome back to Turkey Slam here at the world famous Monster Factory. Ferran Burgundy here with you alongside Ryan Murphy from the world famous Monster Factory.
We're doing a flash from the past. I couldn't help myself, Ferran. When I came out earlier, I saw that commentary booth. I saw you all by your lonesome, and I thought, oh man, I gotta go back with my old buddy Ferran for the second half of Turkey Slam, the biggest show of the year. Look at this guy. Earlier tonight, we saw Desmond have an outstanding match with Steve Macklin. Here's Wonderboy Brian Morris, another third of world renowned. And I don't know if I've met a more arrogant SOB in my life.
Yep, Wonderboy taking liberties with the fact that Wet Brett Waters not here tonight.
His opponent.
David Goldie looking focused, looking incensed, staring daggers through Wonderboy Brian Morris.
I think that this has become a little personal. We've seen the golden era and world renowned squaring off a lot through the back half of 2024. And of course, it's going to end this way. But who's going to be the victor? Who is going to show that they are a standout member in their stable? Oh, a little square off there, a little fake out for Goldie.
Restraint that Goldie's showing at this point. I mean, he saw he was ready to basically slap the taste out of the mouth of Wonderboy Brian Morris.
Honestly, I feel the same way sometimes. Brian Morris comes up to me yesterday. He's like, hey, for commentary, I got these notes. And I said, I'm in the Rumble. And he says, what? You kidding me? I think I'd have to agree with this audience here in Paulsboro.
Now the throw of the t-shirt, the bell sounds.
Oh!
Shotgun drop kick right into the corner.
Immediately, Goldie taking Brian Morris to task. Ready to lift him up, maybe. Oh!
Flapjack.
Wonderboy Brian Morris collapsing in a heap, looking for that springboard knee that is so patented, but he thinks better as Wonderboy rolls to the outside. Brian Morris starting to walk back up the rampway. Looks like a member of the crowd is starting to get in his face, but here's Goldie. Big old slap to the face as Morris slides back in. Goldie taking some, of the admiration from the crowd, only to be met with a dive from Brian Morris, mocking the Monster Factory faithful.
That sounds right on brand for Brian Morris.
Well, we've seen the treachery of world renowned over the years. We've seen the bad attitude that they've given, turning on their own members like Christian Rocco, like John Alba, the founder. That is the type of sentiment that these guys bring. But up on the shoulders, could have been looking for the Ushi-Garoshi, but Brian Morris thinks better of it.
Spike DDT. Will this be enough here? Lateral press. Does not hook the leg and only gets 2 because of it.
Goldie holding his neck there as Brian Morris believed that it might have been 3, but now plowing right ahead, dropping a knee right along the neck, and I think he realizes the target now. Best if he doesn't lose focus. Goldie collecting himself on the side here, using those ropes to pull himself back up. Now, being pressed against that second rope, again, putting more pressure on that neck, breaking down the cardio. of the Golden Boy. Nonplussed is Brian Morris with this chant. World renowned, being torn to shreds. Big whip off the side. Goldie holding on to that lower back as Brian Morris picks himself up and tries to decide what next form of torture he's about to inflict upon the leader of the Golden Era. Boxing in place, and you can see everything that Brian Morris is about based on how he's carrying himself through this match. Oh, but that's the determination of Goldie. That is what the former MFPW champion is all about. Never backing down, never giving up as Brian Morris swings, takes another shot, another. Oh, and a big boot in the corner from Wonder Boy. Oh, step up Enziguri.
Smooth as silk.
A big clothesline off the side. Is it enough for
leg? No.
A look of frustration, perhaps bewilderment from Brian Morris, the gears turning. The words of the fans surely rattling around in his head.
Well, given how much that World Renowned has taken verbally over the years, you would think that he'd be able to block it out, but it's hard to say.
Twisting around on a neck breaker. Goldie folding inside out, and a smile. But a little too confident for Brian Morris.
Brian Morris overconfident? No.
Would
You
never
don't
expect
say.
it. The Monster Factory faithful here still believing in David Goldie, though it has been a tumultuous year for him. Starting out, Monster Factory champion, trying to mend his friendship with Wet Brett Waters as Brian...
Lateral press, 1 count, and barely.
What it would mean for him to cap off this year with a big victory over one of the premier members of our roster.
Big kick to the hamstring. And now another. Goldie just trying to get a little bit of distance here.
Oh! Brian protecting himself low. Goldie going high. And the gamble paying off here at Turkey Slam 2024. Here comes Goldie. Oh, up and out of the ring he goes. Brian Morris turning around to take a big right hand. And, deposited into that top turnbuckle. Up and over into a beautiful sunset flip.
Oh, now looking for that Ushigoroshi, but not able to cinch that left hand over the back of the neck.
Oh, grabbing him. And a jawbreaker. Driving that injured neck into the top rope once again as Brian Morris takes a lap and a sip of water.
Bit of a surprising water break there.
Taking his time to get back in, realizing that this might be his moment to catch his breath, but is Wonder Boy going up high?
Not used to the high rent district from the Wonder Boy.
Oh! Goldie coming in with a big right after getting distracted by a fan. Oh. Oh no.
Both perched on the second rope.
Ferran. Can we see it?
Possibly. Cinching position, no, going all the way to the top.
Up high, up high. Superplex.
Both men folded up here. Referee making the count. Both men down. Goldie, Brian Morris, after that thunderous superplex from the top rope.
The Monster Factory faithful summoning the spirits on behalf of David Goldie. The third act of this match. The end surely coming.
It might very well be, and don't call me Shirley. Suplex, rolls through.
Oh, small package.
Cradle.
Oh, could've been
Almost
looking.
3 there.
Oh, and a big knee. That's where he gets for going low.
Right in the sternum. That could have knocked the wind out of him here. Looking for that bridging fisherman suplex. Hits it.
Picture
Hooks
perfect.
the hands and can't get the 3.
Brian Morris, see him breathing deep. Trying to get that wind back in him as Goldie places himself in position once again.
Looking for that springboard knee.
Up he goes, and oh, Morris out of the way. Almost got him with the leg lariat.
Clothesline over the top. And a tope suicida through the ropes.
Look at the confidence that's been brought back to Goldie's eyes. The fight back in the soul.
And this crowd solidly behind David Goldie.
Morris slid back into the ring. Goldie maybe looking just once more for this knee. Morris in position, eats the knee.
The slingshot is good. The cover.
Oh! Brian Morris getting his shoulder up.
Just able to sneak that left shoulder off the mat before the 3.
For all the opponents that Goldie has put it away with that springboard. Brian Morris able to power out, get the shoulder up. And up on the shoulders, the move that Morris attempted to steal.
The Ushigoroshi.
Oh!
There's the leg lariat.
Oh, pulling down the knee, exposing bone. Wait. Up on the shoulders, once again.
He hits it. He hit the Ushigoroshi.
Cover.
Cover. 2, and Goldie kicks out.
A look of shock. Brian Morris thought that he could add insult to injury. He thought that he could put away the chosen son of the Monster Factory. Usurp the throne. And still the Monster Factory faithful chant as Morris has his hands cradling his head.
An incredulous look on the part of the Wonder Boy.
Goldie on all fours as Morris looks to call his shot. A slice across the throat. Impaler, not quite. Goldie out. Swings. O'Connor.
Rolled through and
tried to hold the
trunks
tights.
other way.
Oh!
Stun gun.
Taking a lap. Picking him back up. Impaler. Down he goes head first. Half Nelson into the pin, and can you believe it?
Ladies and gentlemen, the official time, 12 minutes, 2 seconds. The winner of this bout, Wonder Boy, Brian Morris.
And Wonder Boy is laughing. Laughing all the way to the bank.
a big victory for Brian Morris. Surely a sign of how his 2025 will turn out. A very definitive victory over David Goldie. No Brett Waters, no Sean Venor, no Golden Era by his side. The future looking uncertain for Goldie.
And you see the crowd continuing to boo as Morris says, I told all of you, and my goodness. The vitriol is strong, Brian.
Of course, a lot of vitriol in our MFPW championship match. A long history between these two.
I want to remind you all once again that on November 30th, here at the world famous Monster Factory, Bell to Bell is back with Jingle Bells. Tickets are on sale now at bell2bell.com. Featuring Zoe Cannon, Shaza McKenzie, Valentina Vasquez, Clara Carreras, and many more. Again, go to bell2bell.com to get your tickets for Jingle Bells. It is now time for your co-main event of the evening.
Well, that slap bass can only mean one thing. The arrival of the classy one.
The history of these two men dating all the way back to 2021. Max Sterling makes his return at the Turkey Slam Rumble just a few years ago, 3 years ago. Quickly, a rivalry breaks out between him and our current MFPW champion, Mike Z, over the fact that Max felt disrespected. Eventually, after a loss at the 2300 Arena, Mike Z ended up under the thumb of Max Sterling, only to win his freedom, only to win another shot, win back the fans, and eventually the MFPW Heavyweight Championship.
The Monster Factory champion looking very strong here. Classy Max Sterling looking to join a very exclusive club of individuals who have held that Monster Factory Championship on 3 different occasions.
Mike Z holding that title up high. It seemed that a collision of this magnitude between these two was inevitable.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, it's for the Monster Factory Championship with a 1-hour time limit. Introducing the challenger, fighting out of Dallas, Texas, weighing 225 pounds, Classy Max Sterling.
Two-time MFPW heavyweight champion in his own right. One of the most experienced members of our
His
roster.
Fighting out of Allentown, Pennsylvania, weighing 170 pounds, he is the reigning, defending, undisputed Monster Factory champion, Guaranteed Mike Z.
Mike Z looking to continue this impressive reign. As I mentioned, Max Sterling looking to join 4 other individuals, becoming a 3-time Monster Factory champion. Looking to join the likes of Steve Macklin, whom we saw earlier, of QT Marshall, of LSG Leon St. Giovanni, and of course, then known as Punishment Martinez, you now know him as Damian Priest in WWE. Can Max Sterling join that elite group? Or will the champion continue to be guaranteed?
What was once like nails on a chalkboard for Mike Z has become the war chant.
It was at the 2300 Arena where they did face off one-on-one. And it was Max's victory that led to Mike Z's servitude underneath the tutelage that is Classy Max Sterling. I spoke with Sterling earlier today. He said that this is almost akin to a final exam that a teacher gives a student.
Well, Max certainly crediting himself with a lot of the experience, a lot of the accolades of the people that have been working beside him, whether it be Goldie with the Classy Collective, whether it be Sammy Miami now in WWE, whether it be Mike Z, the current MFPW champion. I'm sure even in a loss, he would still say Mike Z's only here because of Max Sterling.
I mean, that's just kind of how it is. When you have that kind of delusion and almost narcissism, you just tend to take credit for other people's successes.
Oh, going in and missing with the dive there. Mike Z sent up and out to the outside. Max, oh! Quickly bringing a clothesline across the throat.
But this has been the problem for Classy Max Sterling over the course of 2024. His issues with the crowd have just led him to go completely astray from his focus here, and who knows if there'll be another chance after this for him.
Oh, and that chance dwindling as Mike Z smashes that big nose into the top turnbuckle. Max Sterling better turn around. Oh, caught with the crossbody. And swinging him around into a side slam. Instead of going for a pin though, driving down with the right hand.
Well, you have to figure, who knows Mike Z better than Classy Max Sterling? He knows that that one slam isn't going to be enough to put him away.
I'm sure this comes with experience, not only knowing Mike Z so well, but Max having so much experience in the wrestling industry here at the Monster Factory, teaching others the craft of wrestling. I'm sure he certainly knows when you need to inflict more damage or when you can really start going for it.
Another huge slam here, building up momentum and dropping that knee down. Now going for a cover, hooking the far leg, only able to get 1 3/4.
The Monster Factory faithful amping up their champion, their chosen idol. Oh, Mike Z starting to find a little bit of space, but quickly a knee to the gut stops all that.
Now just driving the elbow into the temple, not once but twice.
Oh, pulling in for a bit of a ripcord.
A more nonchalant cover, an only slightly better result, but a non-victorious one nonetheless.
I wonder too if at this juncture, these pins might be more of tiring out Mike Z over just straight up trying to win. It's like in check, you have to put yourself in a disadvantageous scenario just to get out of it with a big cross body now. Pulled into a pin from Mike Z. Almost snuck one out there.
You're not used to seeing Sterling go to the air, but a springboard cross body block. Sterling knows he needs to pull off all the stops and then some if he wants to regain the Monster Factory Championship.
Driving that knee into the back. Mike Z, oh, in a bad way as the elbow comes down. Max Sterling, very dominant throughout this match thus far.
You hear the crowd chanting, "Guarantee Mike Z."
Now we know this position for Max Sterling. That first class forearm. Oh! And a back elbow stops him from connecting. The flight did not land.
Right into the sternum. Oh, now a back elbow. And the classy one back in control.
Picked up, sent to the corner once again, going back to the well, and it pays off. This time that forearm going across the jaw as Mike Z is picked up and deposited onto the mat.
But again, taking to the air.
The way he just hoisted himself up. Big
Top rope elbow.
Oh, but Mike Z able to get the shoulder up, much to the chagrin of the former classy champion.
And wagging a finger along the way, almost like the late, great Dikembe Mutombo after blocking a shot.
Looking for the class action. Couldn't quite get it as, oh, a high drop kick, the height. He got on that, hitting the 6'3" competitor. Oh.
But the side slam puts Sterling back in control. Hooks the leg, a little bit of a loose cover, and only able to get two.
Did his best with that bridge, but not enough to put him away, and I think this is exactly why Mike Z is the MFPW champion. Despite the punishment that he's taken in this match, he still has the fans on his side. He's still fighting, and I think that fight is going to drive him potentially to victory.
Classy Max Sterling looking to do everything in his power to stop that, as now a series of clotheslines in opposite corners.
Well, it was only a matter of time until Mike got wise to the pattern. Coming in with some big blows now, Mike Z gaining that momentum back. Swing through, oh, and a sleeper. You can see the pace of the match, the speed at which Mike Z was moving. Cardio is vital for him at this moment. He cannot afford to be in this hold.
Especially that height advantage, the leverage. Mike Z doing everything to try to fight out of it.
Oh, rolling back into the cover and forcing him to break the sleeper.
It was either that or get three counted.
Mike Z getting the better of that exchange. Another big back elbow. Up he goes and slips out the back into the Olympic slam.
But the damage done, not able to capitalize right away. Now gets the cover too, and left shoulder up.
Mike doing his best to will himself forward. You can tell he's hurting. You can tell he's in pain. Looking for the mic drop.
Hits it. Hooks the far leg, two, and
shoulder up off the mat, having won so many matches with that move. But he might be looking for the move that won him that title. The move that has been teased for so long but never delivered. Oh, big back elbows once again, trying to get out of the second mic drop. Class action.
Hooks the leg. Great positioning, but Z able to escape, getting that right shoulder up.
A look of bewilderment from Classy Max. Now back up to his feet. The playing field a little leveled now. Adjusting the elbow pad, getting ready for maybe one final first-class forearm.
But telegraphed a bit much. Another Olympic slam, no.
Slides out the back, hand around the throat.
Choke bomb! Choke bomb! 2! No!
Able to throw off the challenger, Mike Z, shaking his head no. The second win has to be kicking in.
But still very slow to get up is the Monster Factory champion, is now a verbal thrashing being provided by the Classy One.
Mike Z being berated, answering with a slap. He refuses to be under the thumb.
Is it time?
The ropes. Oh, up again. Class action, no. Ducks through.
Underneath, handspring. There it is, the guarantee. Cover, 1, 2, 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, the official time, 11 minutes, 23 seconds. The winner of this bout is still Monster Factory champion, guaranteed by Z.
A great first defense for Mike Z here in the co-main event of Turkey Slam against his former mentor turned bitter rival. How could you end out the season any better for Guarantee Mike Z?
A tremendous title defense, to say the least. And a sigh of relief as now Z can sit back and watch to determine who one of his next potential opponents could be.
Speaking of which, Ferran, it's been nice to walk down memory lane, but I must leave the commentary table behind again. I'm in this thing.
Well, best of luck to you. It's a pretty daunting field, but it'd be interesting to see Brian Murphy and Mike Z down the road. But in order to do that, a huge task ahead.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, before the next match, I want to remind you all once again, this is your last opportunity to make your way to the concession stands and purchase your VIP access for $5. You can meet all of our stars following tonight's event. Again, if you do not have VIP access, unfortunately, you would have to exit the building. So again, $5 for VIP access. And it's time for the main event of the evening, which means it is now time for the Turkey Slam Rumble! Here are the rules. In just a few moments, entrants number 1 and 2 will enter the ring and the Rumble will begin. Then, every 60 seconds thereafter, another participant will enter the ring. Remember, in the Turkey Slam Rumble, it is every wrestler for themselves. Elimination occurs when a wrestler is thrown over the top rope and both feet touch the floor. The last participant standing after all wrestlers have entered the ring and been eliminated will be the winner of the Turkey Slam Rumble and will earn a championship opportunity that can be used over the next 12 months. Now, let us all find out who drew number 1.
We're going to find out the competitors now.
The notorious Mimi!
Mimi with an unlucky draw here. Going from one to the end is possible. It has been done before. You have to go back to Bobby Buffet a few years ago. But it is not an easy task, to say the least.
Now, let us all find out who drew number 2.
That is the music of the Golden Era. It looks like Goldie falling short on luck tonight, as well as with his match against Wonderboy Brian Morris earlier. So as noted, it's every wrestler for themselves. Every 60 seconds, once a wrestler hits the ring. Oh, wait a minute, we're getting right under the way here. And just like that, Mimi already starting to pounce on David Goldie. Trying to hoist Goldie over that top rope. Looks like Mimi asserting things here, but we're probably about, oh goodness, another half minute away from another wrestler entering the fray, and Goldie looking to throw Mimi over the top rope to theoretically get a breather. As the more individuals that get in that ring, the more difficult it is to be able to get any type of respite in a match like this. And oh, Goldie catching Mimi here. Let's see who's making their way out next.
Entrant number 3, Marvelous!
Marvelous of the Body Snatchers. Oh. Tilt-a-whirl head scissors. Now Marvelous sticking and moving here. It's not exactly a matchup for lighter weight individuals. High flyers usually want to try to stay grounded. A big clothesline ducked by Marvelous that hits Goldie. Oh, a back elbow. And a vicious one at that. And now an enziguri for Goldie. Slumped over the top rope. And now Marvelous trying to get Mimi over the top rope, but not able to do so. So as you'll see by the entranceway, once we hit 10 seconds, you'll see that countdown clock appear. Oh boy, it's Isaac Taylor. Part of Pete's posse, as if we haven't seen enough of him tonight. Oh, now Taylor trying to dump Mimi over, but the feet have to hit the floor, you know. And Taylor with a premature celebration, as none of the three individuals were eliminated. There's that float over DDT, and oh, there's Goldie, and there's Marvelous. And now something that I never thought that I would see. Goldie, Mimi, and Marvelous teaming together to all work on Isaac Taylor? Oh, we have another entrant about to make their way in. Oh, goodness. Well, the other half of the body snatchers, this one might be a little more difficult to throw over the top. Even though it's every person for themselves, you certainly love to see your tag team partner making their way in, as you can help each other at least for a bit and get closer to the end. Oh, now the God Dose here on Mimi. Looking to knock her out and then throw her out. And Goldie doing the wise thing and not opposing the God of Dad Bod and looking to assist here in throwing Mimi out, but able to fight away here. So 5 individuals in. We're about to have a 6th here in a moment. One half of the Broad Street Bullies, Jake Manley, with the orange fringes in the hair, and now, oh, look at it. Looking to take out Mimi here with a torture rack airplane spin. Oh, we saw it victorious in our kickoff show here. Now a series of right hands from Jake Manley to the God of Dad Bod that does little, if anything, other than to anger the big man, or the big deity, I should say. And now a pair of heavy hitters going at it in the middle of the ring. Big headbutt, though, sends Manley down. This will be Sebastian Valentino's debut, and immediately going after Mimi and Isaac Taylor as well. But Jake Manley getting things, never mind. Isaac Taylor fighting, clawing, and scratching to not be thrown over that top rope. But the more folks who are in that ring, the more dangerous it is, because that's that many more arms, that many more legs, that many more limbs that you have to keep track of and keep an eye out for. And a kick from Sebastian, and another one here onto the God of Dad Bod. Forearm right to the back as we're about a few seconds away from another entrant. Springboard forearm right onto the notorious Mimi, and now the Broad Street Bullies celebrate, but they have some work they need to do. And Goldie sending Liam Black not quite out. For a split second, we almost had our first elimination as Liam Black dangling from that top rope like a participle. but was able to hang on. And now Isaac Taylor and Mimi teaming up to try to eliminate Sebastian Valentino in a precarious spot. Steps back on through, and we're about to have another entrant into the Turkey Slam Rumble.
The Italian King.
And that could not come a moment too soon for Isaac Taylor, laying prone on the mat. Italian drop. And a choke slam here to Liam Black. Oh, goodness. Well, the crowd were chanting meat. They were looking for some big, meaty men to slap some meat there. And now the countdown again. We will see who our 10th entrant is into the 2024 Turkey Slam.
The Focus Nick Petit.
A bit of a misfortunate draw, but the Focus making the best of it with a scissor kick and now just going after everybody. Focusing on some stunners, now heading on over to Liam Black. Scissor kick on the God of Dad Bod. We've yet to have an elimination here. 10 individuals in the ring. And barring an elimination in the next 2 seconds, it's going to be 11. The tertiary member, the third member of the Pete's Posse, as Cowboy Pete Carter, at least for the moment, was at ringside. And the three of them not able to eliminate Marvelous. And down goes Jake Manley. Looks like the Focus Nick Petit trying to eliminate Goldie. But now Goldie steps through. Manley there with an arguably wise strategy of just clinging on to the bottom rope. It does leave yourself prone, though. That's the drawback to it. Now here comes the countdown. And entrant number 12. Ty Awesome, the guy with the supply, who was unsuccessful earlier tonight. Looking to regain the middleweight medallion, but has a chance here to win the whole thing. And shooting star press. But that's the danger of high-flying moves in the middle of a match, as Ty Awesome now in a precarious position. 12 individuals in the ring, no eliminations as of yet, and this ring is filling up rather quickly. Oh goodness, the posse are in a very bad position to get squashed by just under 69 tons of dark matter in the God of Dad bod. Here comes entrant number 13.
Travis Jacob.
A very irritated, nonplussed Travis Jacobs, who immediately goes after the God of Dad bod and sends him out.
Dad bod has been eliminated.
And just that quickly
Has been eliminated.
takes out both members of the Body Snatchers. Oh, and Travis Jacobs on a tear here.
Has been eliminated.
So already 3 out, and
Milton Marlowe has been eliminated.
the inevitable icons are just on a tear here. Wait, what? Danny Cage? The Italian Tank not eliminated. Well, Cage lays out the posse here, walking on over them. Grabs the cowboy hat as well. And gives a shot to Jacobs. Fakes high, goes low. Well, now I've seen everything. Release German suplex there from the Focus onto Liam Black. Well, Ty Awesome in a precarious position. Well, a jawbreaker there from Mimi. Now Danny Cage and Goldie with a high five there as well. Well, here comes Papa Juice, one half of the new tag team champions. And he is fired up. Ducks the kick. German suplex. The Juice just pouring it on here on Travis Jacobs, but gets slapped in the back. by the notorious Mimi. Now Manley working on a prone Danny Cage as a double team effort by the remaining members of Pete's posse onto Ty Awesome here. And we're about 3 seconds away from entrant number 16. Oliver. Ollie V from the WG. Ty Awesome almost eliminated, but Travis Jacobs trying to pry the fingers open. Gets a boot to the face for his troubles. Oh, now Danny Cage going toe-to-toe with Travis Jacobs. Meanwhile, Pete Carter just having a nice little pose aside one of the Broad Street bullies there. And now the 17th entrant about to make their way in. Silver Lobo? Silver Lobo.
Silver Lobo!
You never know who or what to expect here. Side Russian leg sweep. And now a series of right hands as things are just out of control here in this 2024 Turkey Slam Rumble. Well, now Mimi trying to eliminate Ty Awesome on one side here. Papa Juice trying to eliminate someone as well. Christian Darling.
Christian Darling!
Danny Cage looking into a precarious position here.
Danny Cage
And there he goes.
eliminated.
Oh, and you can see the pouty face there, the mocking crying from Travis Jacobs. Well, a gallant effort from Danny Cage. Oh, there he is. Ryan Murphy of the world-famous Monster Factory. Of course, he was alongside commentary for a couple of the matches here tonight. And Oliver going for a clothesline. series of headbutts. And take your pick as to who's going to win this thing. And nope, there goes Isaac Taylor.
Isaac Taylor has been eliminated.
Now Liam Black looking to send over Lobo, and Silver Lobo's gone.
Silver Lobo has been eliminated.
Oh, wait. Papa Juice catching.
Papa Juice has been eliminated.
Heaven Sent and Papa Juice, one half of the tag team champions, is gone. And now another entrant into the fray. Bull James is here? I had no idea he was even in the building. And he's just laying out everybody here. Liam Black now trying to charge along here the Broad Street Bullies, and Bull able to handle the Bullies.
You can remain in your seats and stay in the building. Thank you very much.
Well, apparently the smoke machine being a little liberal and excessive here has set off the smoke alarms. Anything can happen, that's for sure. And now we have another entrant, number 21. Kid Chaos, the other half of the new tag team champions. Planted down is the focus, Nick Batty. What an opportunity this could be for Kid Chaos, winning the tag titles and having an opportunity for the Monster Factory Championship all in one night. I mean, give credit to the Notorious Mimi, who's been in now for well over 25 minutes. Oh, now Mimi helping with the hair of Travis Jacobs. Are you kidding me? And now the countdown once again for number 22. Stevie Brooks, one half of It's Complicated, making her way to the ring and joining. Oh no. Well, now the Broad Street Bullies making their presence felt. Their issues with It's Complicated have been going on for quite a while. And a premature celebration on the part of the Bullies. Oh, but down goes Darling. Oh, wait a minute, Stevie Brooks is caught. But her feet did not hit the floor, so she is saved by Christian Darling and is not eliminated. And now Brooks with the double clothesline.
The Broad Street Bullies has been eliminated.
And both Liam Black and Jake Manley are gone. Down goes Mimi thanks to a spear, and that's something that Stevie Brooks has wanted to do for the last couple of months now. All right, let's see who entrant number 23 is going to be. Sonu Panu making his debut, Monster Factory student, going back a little over 2 years now to late 2022. Coming to us all the way from Punjab, India. Oh, that was short-lived. Sonu Panu has been eliminated.
Sonu Panu has been eliminated.
Or so we thought. Thought I saw the referees pointing him to the back, but I was apparently mistaken. I'll blame it on the smoke.
Anthony Bennett.
Anthony Bennett, I did mention earlier, the winner of the inaugural Turkey Slam Rumble back in 2012. And certainly with this late of a pick, has a good chance to pull off the same feat a dozen years later. Although Bennett all the way up on the top, and wait a minute. Bennett, what the hell are you doing? Bennett climbing the I-beam from the top rope and dropping down on everyone.
Sonu Panu has been eliminated. Brian Morris.
Now here's Brian Morris as entrant number 25. Fresh off his victory over Goldie. Right into an Ushigoroshi. And now Bolt charging in, but gets low bridged. Low bridged by Goldie. Still in this, well over a half hour in. Was one of the first two entrants in the Turkey Slam Rumble. And Brian Murphy with a handshake there of Goldie. A wise move, figuring, why fight? We're both on the ground. Now Bull with some passing instructions here. Well, here we go, entrant 26. Francisco de la Torre. A house of fire here working on Anthony Bennett. Well, you sure never know what to expect. We have some Prince Chico fans in the house. Signs all going up. We have air horns. We've had Anthony Bennett dangling from the ceiling. I don't know what to expect anymore, and I've been doing this for 8.5 years now. Well, one thing I do know to expect is in about 4 seconds, another entrant going to make their way to the ring.
Cheeseburger!
Cheeseburger's here. Well, I guess this is the meat slapping that we missed out on earlier. Burger giving everybody a single patty. Well, now the Notorious Mimi here with Aunt Bennett. Meanwhile, Kid Chaos in a prone position up on the top turnbuckle. Bennett now over the top and kick to the outside. Anthony Bennett eliminated.
Has been eliminated.
And now we're 3 seconds away from another entrant in. Wait, the referee's part of the match? Clockwork Dylan Shaw. I mean, I can't necessarily say I'm against it. I mean, hell, one time I got up from the commentator's booth and entered one of these things. And the crowd now chanting for the referee as Ty Awesome sent to the outside. Mimi in a very precarious position with that head scissors on Cheeseburger. Luis Leon, who we saw on the kickoff show. Now just going after everybody. Even the referee Clockwork Dylan Shaw, who is an entrant into this match. Cheeseburger now with palm strikes on the focus, Nick Batty. I have seen a lot of wild turkey slam rumbles in my time as commentator here. This has to be the damnedest one I have ever seen. And I've seen almost 2/3 of them in my lifetime. Or I've called almost 2/3 of them. I've seen all but one or, actually, yeah, seen all but one of them, all but the first one. Well, Chris Desmond, entrant number 30. But that doesn't mean it's the end here. Well, now, I mean, it is every person for themselves here. But the crowd's solidly behind Chris Desmond here. We thought for just a brief moment that Desmond might go after his compatriots in world renown. Kick to the back of the head, and meanwhile, looks like, I believe, Franchico at the mercy here of the Heavenly Icons, but able to battle away, and there goes Dylan Shaw.
Desmond Jr.
Mark Raspa Jr., meanwhile, Francisco de la Torre in a very dangerous spot in the corner there. Huge DDT from Raspa. Sling blade onto the focus. Oh, but wait a minute. Jacobs DDT'd as well. Ducks the kick, and we might see, yes, Mimi gets the smoke. Oh, but now the numbers game for World Renown starting to take shape. Tim Dynamite, entrant number 32. Well, got Luis Leon to listen, and Leon getting a boot for his troubles. As the Crucible looking to cement his way among legends here as the Shote palm strike sends out Francisco. Travis Jacobs trying to eliminate the burger. But this burger's tougher than a $2 steak.
Diesel.
Jay Diesel making his way to the ring. And bodies everywhere here. Not the place for either Raspa nor Cheeseburger to be. Same with Mimi as well. And Burger is out.
Cheeseburger has been eliminated.
Oh, wait a minute. Both Mimi and Mark Raspa.
Saul.
Well, we saw Saul make his debut earlier. Would be a very positive debut if Saul ended up being potential #1 contender to the Monster Factory Championship, showing that amateur wrestling background. Well, some things don't change as the Focus Nick Petit with a rallying cry that is dismissed by the crowd. Kid Chaos still in there. I mean, credit to The notorious Mimi. He's been in there since the beginning, almost 45 minutes now.
Sosa!
So now here comes Sosa, the prize fighter whom we also saw earlier. The Aztec prize fighter joining the fray, and well, I heard the crowd with an elimination, but things happening so quickly here is Goldie now in a bit of a situation. That was Kid Chaos who got thrown out. Countdown beginning again here.
Macklin Ridley!
Devlin Ridley going after everybody here. The height on that choke slam on Tim Dynamite, but Saul putting an end to things here, at least temporarily. Are you kidding me? I think Travis Jacobs is about to show you how it's done. Oh my goodness! Well, the countdown clock's starting again here. Oh my!
Royal Money!
Royal Money! Last time we saw Royal was, gosh, TRL 17 as part of a one-night reunion with Paid in Full with Chad Kensington. And everybody just as stoic as I am here is the man with the most lethal chops in the business about to bring the business here. The King of Camden returning to the MFPW. Huge spine buster. Devlin, I don't know if that's a bright idea. Forearm sends him down. Oh no, the crowd called for it. Oh. Poor Devlin Ridley. Max Sterling with a fantastic numerical draw here after falling short of gaining the Monster Factory Championship against guarantee Mike Z a little bit earlier here. It looks like Jay Diesel was eliminated as well. Oh, now Classy Max Sterling and Royal Money going toe-to-toe. That's a pair that haven't squared off in well over 4, almost 5 years. And Jacobs eliminating Mark Raspa Jr. Oh, wait a minute. Sterling trying to get one of the favorites out here, trying to... Wait, what? Things are about to get very unstable. Getty Cahoon with a return. And he sends Max Sterling out.
Sterling has been eliminated.
A little acknowledgement, a lot of history between Getty Cahoon and Royal Money. I think the dynamite just exploded after that chop. All right, all right, all right. Oh, there go those pleasantries.
And the final entrant, Steve Macklin.
Steve Macklin, the 40th and final entrant, and oh my goodness. One of these individuals will be victorious here at Turkey Slam, at the Turkey Slam Rumble, and will gain a championship opportunity at any point of their choosing within the next 12 months.
Dynamite has been eliminated. Saul has been eliminated. Sosa has been eliminated.
Oh, Macklin just tossing people out left and right, and I mean, Macklin certainly on a torrid pace here to, dare I say, potentially become the first ever 4-time Monster Factory champion. I mean, there's a long way to go for that, but it's not out of the realm of possibility, and well, who am I to be one to bet against it? Now we see here Getty Cahoon, the Notorious Mimi still in there, 53 plus minutes in. Oh, and there goes Stevie Brooks.
Has been eliminated.
Getty Cahoon and Steve Macklin, a pair of former Monster Factory champions. Royal Money in there as well. Travis Jacobs. And down goes Mimi at the hands of Getty Cahoon. Oh my goodness. What a kick. Wonder Boy Brian Morris trying to fight off elimination. But now World Renowned using their numbers game to triple team here on Macklin. Goldie's still in there as well. Goldie's been in there from the beginning. And he, as well as Mimi, have surpassed the 55-minute mark.
Royal Money has been eliminated. Getty Cahoon has been eliminated.
And Travis Jacobs just continuing to pile on elimination after elimination. And the numbers are starting to dwindle here as far as competitors go. You have Macklin, you have Goldie, you have World Renowned, and you have the Inevitable Icons. Or the Heavenly Icons, I should say. The Inevitable Icon, Travis Jacobs, he's been very much focused upon here, but also the Notorious Mimi as well. Mimi staving off elimination 56 minutes in. Goldie high up over the top, but gets clipped and slingshot. Lasting just over 56 minutes, and what a clothesline to the back of the head of the Wonder Boy. But the focus, Nick Petit, putting a stop to any further offense from Macklin. And well, Macklin trying to fight off. Wait a minute.
Nick Petit has been eliminated.
Desmond trying to throw out Macklin and throws out Nick Petit. I mean, that surely was an accident, right? Wait a minute, Desmond throws out Brian Morris! Desmond throws out Brian Morris! I can't believe what I just saw! Chris Desmond has eliminated both of his world-renowned compatriots, and we're down to the last four. Steve Macklin, Travis Jacobs, the Notorious Mimi, and Chris Desmond. One of these four will get, oh, Heat Seeker, Heaven Sent. The tape being thrown away here. Oh, and a stomp to Mimi, and Travis is not going to be thrilled with that. And now trading right hands. Tears open the shirt and proceeds to lay in the chops. What a right hand. Head of steam. Claymore from Macklin. Oh, both prone here. Both on the brink of elimination. boot sends Steve Macklin out. And then there were three.
We're down to our final three.
Chris Desmond, the Heat Seeker, the notorious Mimi, the inevitable Icon in Travis Jacobs. Mimi having started this thing 1 hour ago. And Desmond calling both of the Heavenly Icons on. Oh, and Mimi goes low. Oh, and there's that chain. Wait, Desmond hanging on here. And Desmond moves out of the way.
Desmond eliminated. We're down to our final two.
Mimi has moved out of the way. It's down to Travis Jacobs and Chris Desmond. One of these two will have a title opportunity for the Monster Factory Championship at any point of their choosing in the next 12 months. The majority of the crowd solidly behind Chris Desmond. And if you had asked my thoughts of that being something that would occur in the beginning of this evening, I would have thought you were out of your damn mind. Desmond continually getting shoved away, but unrelentingly charging in like a pit bull. Oh, but Desmond dumped over the top, is on the apron there. Blocks the right hand. Gets caught up top. Jacobs trying to utilize as much force as he can, utilizing that power to send Desmond over the top. Desmond all the way up to the top. Are you kidding me? Corkscrew splash from the top. Now Desmond using all of his might to send the 260-pound Travis Jacobs over the top. Looking for that breakthrough. Instead, deposits. Chris Desmond over the rope to the apron. Big boot misses. Jacobs crotched over the top. Oh wait, caught. Avoids the choke slam. What a crescent kick! crowd solidly behind Chris Desmond here. Now attempting once again. Ducks the heat seeker. Oh, looking for the travesty. Lands on his feet. Heat seeker! Heat seeker! But now Desmond looking, going, how am I going to get this big guy up and over the top rope? Which of these two will join the likes of Anthony Bennett, Preston Vance, Classy Max Sterling, Bobby Buffet, just to name a few? Now moving Jacobs over toward the rope to try to help get him up, and now shoved away. Sit out choke slam. Which of these two will become the 12th annual Turkey Slam Rumble winner? Deposited over the top is Desmond, who hangs on. And now just trying to utilize that momentum. Jacobs fighting. Desmond fighting. Heat seeker. But Jacobs rolls back under the bottom rope. Heat seeker again, and over the top into the floor. Desmond does it. Desmond does it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the 2024 Turkey Slam Rumble, Chris Desmond.
Chris Desmond has done the impossible. What a night! Just when you think you've seen it all, you now have this. As we enter the cold winter months, fret not, because we now have the Heat Seeker. Thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you on December 14th for one last fight, and of course on Fridays for TRL. Don't forget Bell to Bell 2 weeks from tonight.